Testing. Ajde da vidimo da li sada radi. Jel proradilo, momci i devojke? Is it working? Yes! 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 To! O, konačno. Ljudi moji, izvinjavam se na kašnjenju, izvinjavam se na ovim tehničkim problemima. Da ne ponavljam svoje reči, vjerovatno je smak sveta uticao na ove probleme. Ali eto, svi smo sada zajedno i uspjeli smo ovo da prebrodimo. I sada ćemo početi malo da se družimo, da ja odgovaram na vaša pitanja. I'm gonna answer on your questions. I'm so sorry that we had this problem. It is technology and it is affected by the important day which is coming tomorrow. So it has probably something to do with it, but even end of the world cannot stop us to be together. I wouldn't miss this for a world. So thank you very much for coming. I apologize for delay, and I will start answering your questions, but before I do that, I want to thank Nole FM. I have the best fans in the world. You guys are great. A long time no see, obviously, with everybody. I'm sorry that I was away for a couple of weeks, but as you know, I had my annual holidays after a long and successful season, so I'm right on track now, and I really hope that our Nole fan base will grow, and that we will have many of these gatherings. So the first question comes from Darko Tevanović. Prvo pitanje od Darka Tevanovića. Thank you for everything you've been doing for Serbian people. You're my idol. Would you follow me on Twitter? It would mean a world to me. Darko, I will answer in Serbian if you don't mind. Darko, pogledao sam tvoj profil i video sam da si veliki ljubitelj tenisa i da pratiš druge tenisere i teniserke poput Dane Ivanović, tako da eto, posle ovog našeg druženja zajedničkog ću napraviti follow za tebe. Second question from Antonella Cristal. Hi Nole, I'm from Argentina. I think you are great in and off the court. How do you feel when you play against a friend? Well, Antonella, it's not easy, definitely, but when you're playing a friend, you're trying to be professional and committed to win the match, because that's something that I'm sure that your friend also will do on the court. It's not easy because you know that you're sharing a lot of private moments with your friend, but once you come to the official match, all you think about is winning it. So that would be my answer. The third question comes from Nada Mijatović. I've been following your matches for almost 9 years, and my greatest wish is to meet you. My question is, what is your favorite book? Always with you. Well, one of my favorite books is Four Agreements. Then I would have Hunger Games, which is a very interesting trilogy, and the movies were also fantastic. And in this moment I'm reading the book from actually Marco Aurelio, the Roman emperor. So this is it. The fourth question comes from Lucia Lopez Calderon. Greetings from Uruguay. I wanted to ask, have you thought about writing a book? I think everyone will read it. Lucia, that is a great idea. We are definitely considering that idea for a long time. But right now it's not a moment. I still feel that there's some years to come, some more experiences to have, and then I will try to put that in the book, and then hopefully you will like it. Fifth question from Miljan Mladenović. Pozdrav za Miljana. How would you rate this season? Regards, we are always supporting you. Thank you very much. Hvala Miljane puno. This season has been very successful as a 2011. Obviously, following up after an incredible year in 2011, winning 3 Grand Slams wasn't easy. and I knew it's going to be very hard, both physically and mentally for me, because the competition is growing, as you see. And in 2012 we had 4 different Grand Slam winners, which is fantastic for our sport, and being able to finish as #1 is very fulfilling, and very proud of it. It was a very long year, also Olympic year. That was a special experience that I'm very grateful for. So right now my focus is on 2013, and I'm in Monte Carlo preparing with my brothers and a big team, and trying to get as ready as possible for start of new season. Sixth question comes from Ryan Rafik. Would you please do a tweet camp for your Nole fam one day? I will strongly consider that. Right now, this is our second time with the live Ustream, so I hope that you like it for beginning, and then as we grow, as we develop together, and of course with Nole fam, we will try to do that. So thank you for your proposal. Seventh question comes from Milan Vlašković, od Milana Vlaškovića. When we ask you how you spend your spare time, you said you like watching movies. I'd like to know what is your favorite movie and actor. Well, I've watched some very interesting movies lately. I will name few: Total Recall, Inception, Wall Street, even Ted is something that I enjoyed watching. Very funny, very interesting movie. The favorite actor, that's a good question. There are many. I wouldn't choose one. I think Robert De Niro still stays one of my favorite. I mean, I think Mark Wahlberg also is great, and DiCaprio, Matt Damon. Next question comes from Marian Livanen. Where would you say your favorite place in the world is? Where would you, or where do you like to go to relax? Much love from Australia, and good luck. Much love to Australia from me also. Greetings from Europe, and see you soon, definitely. And thank you for the question, Marian. My favorite place is definitely my country, is Kopaonik, the mountain where I grew up, and Belgrade, my hometown, and then Monte Carlo, where I live in this moment. So that's where I feel most comfortable. That's where I love to go. But Kopaonik is probably #1. That's where I spend most of my time with my family. It's where I started playing tennis. That's where I learned how to ski. And I had a beautiful childhood with my 2 younger brothers, so I always try to use my spare time and go to visit that mountain. And I will stop for a second and look at the chat. I'm sorry for not giving all of you, rest of you guys, attention. I will look at some of your questions and try to answer, because I see there are many. Let's see. The donkey cheese. I see there are many people asking about donkey cheese. Well, to be quite frank with you, it surprised me also. I heard about that story a couple of weeks ago when I was on my holidays, and also my father was surprised. Everybody was surprised, because it is not the truth that we bought all the supply of the donkey cheese all over the world. But it's definitely very, very interesting, and the farm in Serbia that produces this donkey cheese, the people who are producing it came to our restaurants and proposed the cooperation. So we'll see. We are still thinking about it, and I haven't tried the donkey cheese, but as much as I know, there are no donkey cheese in the world, and it's the first time I've heard about it. So I will let you know when I taste it. Let's see the next question. New York. The UNICEF Okay. The question is for me and my visit to the small village in Serbia with the UNICEF program earlier this year. I had fantastic time. This kindergarten was very impressive. There was a lot of beautiful and a lot of happy and fun outgoing kids who were children who were going around and playing tennis and showing me where they study, where they learn how to draw, how to make stuff. So it was a beautiful experience, and I'm really grateful to be a part of UNICEF family as their ambassador, and I hope that I will be visiting the parts of Serbia that I never visited before very soon. Okay, the next question. Will I play the Davis Cup for Serbia in 2013? Da li ću igrati? Plan je da se igra, naravno. Jako sam uzbuđen zbog igranja za reprezentaciju. Nisam imao prilike da igram mnogo mečeva za reprezentaciju posljednje 2 godine i nedostaje mi. U kontaktu sam naravno sa svim reprezentativcima i koliko znam, svi imaju veliku želju da se svi ponovo okupimo i da nastupamo za Srbiju, tako da sam prilično optimističan da će se to ostvariti protiv Belgije već u februaru. And just to repeat what I answered on Serbian for Davis Cup, I said that for the last 2 years I haven't had an opportunity to play for my country in the Davis Cup, but I'm planning to do that in 2013, and as far as I know, all of me other colleagues from the national team and my friends are also planning to to complete the team, and hopefully I'm quite optimistic that we'll be all together and very strong to start the Davis Cup campaign in February. Who is your favorite skier? My favorite skier was Alberto Tomba, and since he retired from skiing, I haven't been following skiing so much, and I don't like that. I definitely would love to be in touch with professional skiing world more, so I will try to pay attention on that. But Alberto Tomba is somebody that inspired me in the world of sport a lot, because he was so interesting to watch his commitment and his professionalism. He was a hard worker and he was a great champion, so he was one of my sport idols. Can you speak a little French, just for the French fan? Okay, I will try, and please don't judge me. Bonsoir tout le monde. Nous sommes ici à Monaco. Je suis très content pour parler avec vous. J'espère que vous m'écoutez. À prochaine fois. Okay, I hope you understood what I said. I was a little bit nervous because I'm still working on developing my knowledge of French language. And let's see another, following up the question from the chat. Favorite place in Melbourne? My favorite place in Melbourne would be the Botanical Garden. I love that park in middle of the city, just close to Yarra River, very close to Melbourne Park. Also, I spend basically every day walking around that park, doing exercises and just being in touch with nature. So it's a first place I will visit when I'm in Melbourne in a couple of weeks. And let me just finish up with the questions that you posted previously. So I have 2 questions left from Anastasia Vlašković. Nole, what do you prefer, being in the mountain or at the seaside? I would really love to meet you. Do you ever come to Kragujevac? Well, thank you for your question. Hvala na pitanju, Anastasija. Volim planinu, volim Kopaonik, kao što sam malo pre spomenuo, i koristim svaku priliku da provedem na planini. mada uglavnom na kraju godine kada imam više vremena da se odmorim, te 2 nedelje provodim na nekom tropskom mestu, tropskoj destinaciji, tako da volim i jedno i drugo, ali kada bi morao da se odlučio bi se vjerojatno za planinu jer je neodoljiv planinski vazduh, sneg, skijanje i odatle vučem najlepše uspomene iz mog detinjstva. So, to answer in English, I love both seaside and mountain, but if I would have to choose one, I would choose mountain, and that would be Koponik, because I have the best and most beautiful memories from my childhood from that mountain, and I love spending time there, and whenever I can, I go there. So that's it. And the last question would be, what do you secretly eat during a changeover in a very physical demanding match? It looks like a fig or a plum. Well, I can't tell you what exactly it is, but I will let you guess. But all I can say is a dry fruit, and that helps me maintain my sugar level and not allow it to drop during the match, which also helps me with a good energy level, which also helps me to play long matches like earlier this year against Nadal in the finals of Australian Open. And now the question from chat. Let's see. Wow, you guys are asking a lot of questions. Thank you so much. It's I hope you're enjoying this as much as I enjoy it also. Gde ćeš slaviti Novu godinu? Where you're gonna celebrate the New Year's Eve? Novu godinu ću slaviti u Australiji, u Pertu. Imam turnir u Abu Dhabiju koji se održava od 27. do 29. decembra i onda 30. decembra bukvalno pred novogodišnje veče putujem u Pert. 31. decembra igram meč i onda ću vjerovatno proslaviti tamo sa timom i sa Anom koja će isto učestvovati na Hopman Kupu. I'm going to celebrate the New Year's Eve in Perth. I'm going to be traveling from Abu Dhabi. I'm going to, on 30th December and 31st, I'm going to be playing my first match at the Hopman Cup, and then I'll be celebrating the New Year's in Australia, which I'm excited about. And have you ever been to Chicago? The next question. I never been to Chicago. I heard that it's a beautiful city, and there is a big Serbian community in Chicago. I think around 300,000 Serbian people live in Chicago city and in surroundings, so I will definitely look up to my schedule and try to use some free space and go to Chicago to visit, because I also have some friends who live there and who've been studying in Chicago University. So let's see the next one. The next question, have I ever been to Prague, and will I come to Prague? Well, big hello to Prague and to Czech Republic. First of all, I have to say congratulations to Czech Republic Fed Cup and Davis Cup team. They've made an incredible success by winning titles in both competitions. Amazing. They absolutely deserve it. I actually watched Davis Cup final live when I was in Brazil, and it was a beautiful atmosphere, and I saw how much it means to Stepanek and to Berdych, and they absolutely deserve that. It was a dream final for them. I've never been to Prague. I also heard it's one of the nicest cities in Europe and in the world. My youngest brother George, he actually spends a lot of time in Prague. He practices in Sparta Tennis Club. And so soon I hope I'll be visiting him and that beautiful city. And okay, guys, I think I'm gonna finish up with another question. Nole, koji ćeš sljedeći jezik da naučiš? The next language that I will learn. Sljedeći jezik koji planiram da naučim je francuski definitivno, koji još nisam usavršio. Poznavanje jezika mi je dovoljno dobro da komuniciram sa ljudima, ali želim da to još malo više usavršim i poslije toga prelazim na španski. So right now I'm in process of learning French, and I think that my knowledge is good enough to communicate with people, but I still want to improve it, and then I'm getting on the Spanish language. So thank you very much everybody, hvala svima na druženju, ja se iskreno nadam da sam vas zadovoljio sa svojim odgovorima. Opet se izvinjavam na nelagodnosti na početku našeg druženja, tehničkim problemima. Svima želim puno zdravlja, sreće, veselja, čestitam slave svima koje slave. Juče je bio Sveti Nikola, svetac koji se najviše slavi u celoj Srbiji, tako da svima to čestitam, naravno. Puno zdravlja, nadam se da ćete svi preživjeti sutrašnji dan, iako iskreno ne verujem u svak sveta, mislim da je to samo jedna velika medijska propaganda i priča koja nema istine, ali naravno svako ima pravo da veruje u šta želi, ja svima želim sve najbolje. Thank you all very much for coming, and I wish you luck, happiness, joy, lots of love for Christmas. Of course, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to everybody, and hopefully we can do this one more time. And I wish everybody to survive the end of the world tomorrow, which I don't believe is going to happen. So see you very, very, very soon, and thank you so much for being patient and staying here with me. Bye bye.